A reading from the Holy Gospel according to Matthew chapter 10, verses 17 to 23. Passage taken from the Message version of the Bible. Don't be naive. Some people will impugn your motives. Others will smear your reputation just because you believe in me. Don't be upset when they haul you before the civil authorities. Without knowing it, they have done you and me a favor, given you a platform for preaching the kingdom news. And don't worry about what you will say or how you will say it. The right words will be there. The Spirit of your Father will supply the words. When people realize it is the living God you are presenting and not some idol that makes them feel good, they are going to turn on you. Even people in your own family. There's a great irony here, proclaiming so much love, experiencing so much hate. But don't quit, don't cave in. It is all well worth it in the end. It is not success you are after in such times, but survival. Be survivors. Before you have run out of options, the Son of Man will have arrived. The Gospel of the Lord. Reflections on the Gospel according to Matthew chapter 10, verses 17 to 23. Each year on December 26th, when we are still basking in the joy of Christmas with family and friends, the church abruptly leads us to the brutal martyrdom of Saint Stephen. As much as we don't want to look at the face of death in this beautiful time, story of Saint Stephen is as much a story of hope and faith as any other. It was no perfect world that Jesus was born into, but a harsh, brutal place of constant struggle. What an irony it was for the Prince of Peace to be born into a world of violence. He refused to live according to the logic of the world. When Stephen, a well-educated Jew, came across the teachings of Jesus, he realized the fulfillment of the promises in the scriptures in the person of Jesus, and refused to live by the Jewish traditions and customs any longer. This Christmas octave, as you sit before the manger scene, consider Christ not only as a feeble child, but as a strong man who endured the cross for you. And as you sit before the manger scene, consider how Christ is calling you to recognize that you are more than just a feeble human being, but rather with His strength, powerful and bold. Stephen was unafraid of speaking the truth. He saw the message of peace and love as far more important than that of political correctness. Talk about a lesson to learn today in this crazy period of history. Turn any corner and you will see opposition somewhere. Turn any other corner and you will see the pressure to conform to an idea. Stephen and the apostles and all the holy martyrs of the church set the example before us. Martyrdom is not easy, even for saints. But inevitably, Christian martyrs embrace it, not because they are not afraid, but because they believe in a greater good and deeper love that impels them to give up their life even for their enemies. They never die. They are born into heaven. May our martyrs inspire us to live our faith to our last breath and strive for a world as the Prince of Peace wants it to be. The name Stephen actually means crown in Greek. How fitting that he is the first to receive the martyr's crown. Would I be willing to receive the same crown?